Hello there, ladies and germs. Uh, let's see who pops in today. Somebody, probably. Hmm. You know, Twitchland. It's the birthday month, Twitchland. So maybe, maybe people will drop some bits on the Twitchland. I don't know. Dave's not here. David Carlisle's in the building. Best son 91 is here. 316 in the building. Yes, 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 yes. Where are you? When Southern Coin Hunter is streaming right now at this very second, you're not in there. I'm disappointed. uh, I told him the other day on your stream. I said, "Yeah, somebody's looking for you." He's like, "Oh, well, I never see him." I said, "Well, I don't know. So, I don't know, but I got to do my stream, so there's always somebody streaming that you want to see. But that's what they got the replays for." Co-host will probably be in here shortly. So, what else do we got here? I use that joke. Dave's not here. There's somebody in the. I go to another stream. His name's Dave. I go, Dave's not here, man, and they have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just like, shit. Real devotion when you stream with 101 degree fever. But I had 15 minutes left on StreamYards, and I didn't want to waste them because they reset tomorrow. So I figured, hey, I'm gonna do a stream and see if people pop in. I could do a combination of what I do on Twitch, playing Madden, and Eunice area U. No, I'm not in Eunice. That's Cajun. No, it's not me. I've never been to Eunice in my life that I'm aware of. Unless when I went to Texas when I was a kid, I passed through it and didn't realize it. I don't know. Let's see. Think still plugged in. I guess I'll play me a game on the side. Oh, I'm in New Orleans. Unless you're thinking you're from Eunice, but that's not I know Cajun's from there. Let's see. Yeah, why not? I'll play a game while I'm at it. I don't know. Cajun will pop in. I'll still be playing a game. It's all good. I'll just put it on mute and do it that way. I am streaming on Twitch, so this is what I do on Twitch, basically. My laptop broke, so I can't show it anymore. I can listen to it. Let's see. Let's see what game. Let's see. Echo. Damn. Oh, wait, now I want to play any. There we All right. Co-host will be up shortly. I'm sure he'll see the email and pop in. So, yeah. I need a beer. Well, no, wait, I got a beer in there. Lost the bottle open. But, I'll keep that playing until he pops in. I didn't call Ted. Well, I would call Ted. My sidekick, bitch. Oh, there's the co-host. There he is.
Dave's not here, man. What's up, mon ami? Go Tigers and who that, baby?
I'm getting through a fever and shit. I still got it, but I'm trying to get rid of it. I was sick yesterday. I was throwing up all day yesterday. I just ate some grits, so hopefully that'll stay down.
Damn.
Yeah, didn't go anywhere, so I don't know how I get sick. Just shit happens, you know. But still playing my game. I got it rolling on. But yeah, I had my 15 free minutes of what you call it left. So
StreamYard.
I was supposed to reset tomorrow, but sometimes they don't reset till the 5th because you know StreamYard's is pain in the butt. Come on, volume. All right, it's already full blast. That's why it ain't going up. I got it streaming on the Twitch land too, so I figure somebody from there will pop in. Box is in the mail. Oh, you sent me a box? Oh, okay, Brock boys. I'll
Rock boy. McFlex.
Right on cue. Twitch bot. Right on cue. We ignore Twitch bots.
Hit me up on Discord.
Yeah, get it up. Pick the fumble up. There we go. That fumble. Yeah, that's all them damn Twitch bots do.
Yeah.
Is fumble and that's all they do is you can't turn them off. That's the one thing I don't like about Twitch is you can't. They got everything else up to par. Yeah, except that. You could ban them. I mean, I can't ban them because I'm not in my Twitch. I ban them afterwards generally. But if you're on the stream, you could ban them. But bots used to never count for. I don't think bots still count for any views or money or anything like that. But what the hell? Okay, that worked out in my favor. I fumbled the ball and I picked it up and run it for a touchdown. That works. These are the kind of plays I put on YouTube as shorts and get like 15, 2,000 views. Just, I don't know, people watch it.
Is that McFadden or whatever? McAllen?
Madden 2002.
Madden, yeah.
Well, I started it up. I didn't know if you were going to come in or not. So I just said, because when my laptop was working and stuff, I'd point at the TV and just play Madden. And some people would watch, some would. But,
Let's see. I'm going up in the chat here. Let's see what's going on. Who's in here? Eunice area. You asked somebody where they were from?
No, he was asking me if I was in Eunice. I said, no, that's Cajun. That ain't me.
Oh.
Asking me where I'm from. I said New Orleans because that's New Orleans.
Beso.
Yeah. Right when I hit when I hit record, right a few minutes before I hit record, band's streaming, and I said, of course. But I just hate that when you go to do a stream and someone else is streaming, but you can't go around it. So
Right.
I just told him I popped in. I said I'll watch the replay. I already got my live stream set. I can't do anything about it because he doesn't usually stream on Tuesday night. He usually streams Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. It's some crazy stuff, but yeah, I just figured I'd do whatever. If my StreamYard's reset tomorrow like they're supposed to, I don't want to waste the 15 minutes. So I said, hell with it. I'll start one up.
Use it up. I thought I had I checked my account and it didn't, show it didn't show that I rolled over. It didn't show 20 hours. And I'm like, So I had 10 minutes left. And man, I went live for 3 or 4 hours, whatever. Well, the next day I go in my account to see if I rolled over, and hell, it took them 4 hours or whatever. Well, no, what it did, it rolled over. It just, I don't know if I didn't refresh it or what.
See, sometimes it did that one time to me. Mine resets on the 4th. So if I go past the 4th, when my hours reset, if I go let's say if I stay 30 minutes past midnight, when my hours reset, it'll take those 30 minutes off.
Oh, because you went
done that before
midnight. Okay, because you went past midnight. I got you.
So it'll do that. But I've also had times where, because like I said, mine resets on the 4th every month. I've already had time where I went to go do a live stream at 8 o'clock, and it would say your hours, you used all your hours. And I'm like, what? And I'd have to wait till, instead of the 4th, they'd make me wait till the 5th. And I'm like, what the hell? Because I guess it goes by when you signed up. I don't really remember. but yeah, it's crazy like that.
Yeah,
I got the Streamlabs.
28, 29, something like that. You got Streamlabs what?
I said I got the Streamlabs sort of working because I've been testing it out on Twitch every night, just about. So I think I got that working to a degree. But you only get, but with the Melon, because Melon went into Streamlabs, you only get 4 free hours of that. So that's not really, that's not really much. But
that's
I got
4 days at an hour a piece,
Yeah. Yeah. I put that in reserve. But I got this Xbox One I've had for about 6 months. I looked it up because someone said, "Oh, you could stream from Xbox." And I said, "Oh, really? I didn't know that." I've just never gotten it to work. But if I can figure out how to get it to work, I can stream off of that. I know you can play games off of it, but I think you can just stream with just streaming. But I don't have the actual control. I have like a second party controller, so I don't know. But I tested it. Someone had tested it for me and said it worked, but I've never gotten it to work. I tried it 2 or 3 times. I might have to try it again. But if I can stream off of that, but that's mostly for like Twitch. I don't know. I think you could probably stream on YouTube with it, but they prefer it just for Twitch. But I'll just, if I can get that to work, I'll stream off the Xbox One and do the Twitch and won't have to use my StreamYards, and then I'll save that StreamYards for the YouTube. So and all that jazz. Go.
I gotta get some coffee. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna make some coffee.
I don't have to make it. I just gotta get it. I just gotta, fix a cup.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think they got it plugged in for the setup for the coffee, so I can't make any. I like my old school coffee maker with the filter and everything, but probably threw that away. That was the easiest thing. I could get another one. I'd go down the street and get one. Get a Mr. Coffee or something. They get tons of them things donated. Get them things like crazy. But like they put like $5 on them just to get rid of them damn things. Go. Oh, he's got a touchdown. He's so fast. Touchdown Echo. Oh. So I should be good where they don't take my hours away from the other one. So hopefully. But if they do, they do. Nothing I can do about it. Because they always changing stuff. But usually they don't. Because last month I did that 9.5-hour live stream on that. So. Who do I got on Sunday? The Saints. I don't know. I'm not watching this. I'll tell you like I told LAP Coins the other day. I want them both to lose. LSU players are on both sides, but I guess Shaheed's on the Seahawks. So I guess I would pick the Seahawks, but I don't really. I got no dog in that fight. I'm not even gonna watch it. No. But I do know this. It's Hall of Fame week, and this is the week Drew Brees is going in the Hall of Fame. So, I'm happy for that. The greatest quarterback in NFL history is finally going to take his place. You got the Giants. Well, shit, the Giants can beat the Giants. The Giants got Harbaugh. So, I mean, I don't know. They could get somewhere with Harbaugh.
Well, who's in what's the Giants? Giants ain't playing.
I know. He said, "Who you got in the Super Bowl?" I said, "I got the Saints."
Oh, okay. I got you. I think saying let's.
I got no dog. I got no dog in that fight. That's why he said, "I got no dog." Catch it! Oh, I dropped it. What the heck? I got the Super Bowl DVD somewhere. I don't know where I put it. I'll crack that up like I usually do. You're gonna leave me wide open. I'm gonna take off. Quarterback run. Shit. But yeah, but I don't know when the announcement is for the Super Bowl. I think it's Saturday, maybe. I think they announce it for the Hall of Fame. So, Drew Brees has got to be a unanimous Hall of Famer, no doubt in my mind. If not, we rioting. I mean, if they do what they did to Brees, what they did to Belichick, I'm rioting. That's it. Every Saints fan is going to go to Canton and riot.
Yep.
And I got a reason to go to Canton. My brother lives in Ohio, so I got a reason to go to Ohio anyway.
There you go.
I don't know how far Canton is from Columbus. I think it's a few hundred miles or something, but
What you up to, David Carlisle? What you up to, Mona Meat?
He's not here, man. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I saw it. Bradley Height was streaming again, and I'm like, he streams every night, but he gets all these people in there. He gets tons and tons of people in there. I don't got that.
That's shit.
All those people.
International Stacker rated him, and he picked up a couple more hundred subs. So got over a thousand people in his stream that night.
They started those raids about a year or two ago.
Who? International Stacker?
No, YouTube raids. They did, they copy each other. Twitch does that. When you end the stream, you can pick a channel and you can send your channel to that channel, your viewers to that channel. That's why YouTube does it. YouTube started.
I was doing that shit 7, 8 years ago. Raiding people. People raid me. I'd raid other people. I say, let's see who we gonna raid tonight, and then me and the people that.
Well, yeah, that way. But now there's a way where I don't know how to do it. But now there's a way where you press a certain button on YouTube, and you can automatically send your audience there without saying, "Okay, we're going to this channel."
I see what you got. I see what you.
Yeah, like about. That's how Twitch does it. Twitch goes when you're streaming on Twitch. I could do it. If I was on my laptop, I could do it. I can't do it on my phone. But when people raid out on Twitch, you go to the raids button and you type in, it'll show the list of who's streaming in your friend list. And you can type in @so-and-so and you press the button and it says raid. Do you want to raid this channel? Yes. And it'll give you like a 30-second countdown.
Okay.
Or you can press the button. Your stream won't end though on Twitch. You have to end your stream manually, but all the people that's in your stream get kicked out and they go to whoever's, well, YouTube's doing that because Twitch did it and vice versa. That's, they all copy each other. But I think YouTube's only been doing that for a while. But Stacker used to come in my stream. But when I go on Bradley Hype stream, all those people like, I haven't seen you in a long time. And I go, I stream. Y'all just don't come in my channel. Y'all not in. That's why I don't say anything to them. I say hi and that's about it. That's why I don't talk to any of them in there. Oh, what you doing? Like you care. Like you give a rat's ass. I call it like I see it.
Yeah.
Yo, run. Yeah, people they know I stream and they just don't want to come in. That's their prerogative. I don't care. But don't be all like kissing my ass wondering what the hell. Now what the hell is this? Oh, they're questioning the call now. Good Lord. You're challenging the spot. Yeah, I ate some grits. Hopefully I can keep it down. I'm doing better now, but I get in a funk. I get sick. I just kind of roll, stay in bed. I kind of, Okay, I guess they upheld it. I got the sound off. I turned it off. So I guess they upheld that call.
David said he got a full belly. Yeah, me too. Missy went to the store, borrowed Johnny's Jeep. Well, he hung around here, and she went done some grocery shopping. She picked up one of them rotisserie chickens. You see that?
Yeah.
That used to be a Winn-Dixie. And Super One bought them out. Well, Winn-Dixie, as far as I know, they the ones started that rotisserie chicken, in supermarkets.
Yeah.
Because I've been seeing.
In the 70s, I think.
Yeah, late 60s, 70s. Because Mama used to get one every now and then from Winn-Dixie. Like after church.
Winn-Dixie got out of the market. They got out of the Louisiana market.
No, I'm talking about years ago.
No, I know.
When I was a kid, okay, when I was 4 or 5 years old, we'd leave church, and there was a fried chicken place not far, a couple of blocks, and we'd get fried chicken. Well, sometimes it'd be closing up, ran out of fried chicken, so Mama would go to Winn-Dixie and pick up a rotisserie. Like I said, I was 5 years old. Man, that was in the 60s. So Winn-Dixie, they've been doing, like I said, as far as I know, or as far as I'm concerned, Winn-Dixie was the first one that was doing them.
Yeah, my mom gets
you get a rotisserie chicken from Walmart cheaper than you can buy a raw one. That's right.
Yeah. I forgot what she got one a few weeks ago and didn't pay. I forgot what she paid for it. Like what? $10.99, $7.99. I forget exactly what.
Oh, this is five something here.
Oh man, my guy fumbled in here. Huh?
This was 5 something for this chicken. But like I was saying, Super One bought Winn-Dixie out, and Winn-Dixie had all the equipment was there and all that, and I guess they seemed like they're still using the same seasonings, because it tasted the same.
Oh yeah, they figure, hey, we have it in there, we might as well keep it, right? It costs money to take it out, might as well keep it in there. It works.
Oh no, that's one reason they bought Winn-Dixie out, was for the deli part, because they didn't have a deli. Wait, they had a deli. Let me think here. Let me think. I forget what they didn't have at the old store that they got when they bought Winn-Dixie. I think it was the deli and the rotisserie. Well, the rotisserie is going to be included with that. But I'm trying to think if they had sliced ham and sliced roast beef, at the counter. I'm
Did
trying
they
to
buy
think.
it before Aldi bought the store?
Huh?
I mean, did they buy that Winn-Dixie before Aldi bought the whole company out? I mean, that section. Because they bought the Southeastern Grocers, which is the parent company of Winn-Dixie. Because Winn-Dixie just recently labeled them. Winn-Dixie recently they relabeled themselves Winn-Dixie LLC, and they sold Aldi bought them out. That's why all the Aldis are converting into the Winn-Dixies all converting into Aldis. They cutting the store in half because Aldis are small. They don't need all that space, so they rent out the other half of the space or whatever. But okay. Winn-Dixie decided just to, because they've been in bankruptcy court for years. They've been hemorrhaging like crazy.
This was about 6 years ago, I want to say.
That's about when they started. Probably, Aldi bought them out 2 or 3 years ago, I think. So that's probably about right. But yeah, I saw an article recently about.
That means Winn-Dixie got bought out before Aldi bought them out. I mean,
they were closing the stores up. They closed the store in Bunkie. They closed that store about 15 years ago, because my aunt was even saying it's still a vacant lot to this day. And because we went past it, because you go past it in the heart of Bunkie to go, when I was going to my cousin's house, you have to drive through that part, and it was across the street from something. It was vacant. She said, "Oh, it'd be Winn-Dixie. That was this and that." But I read an article, I saw a video a couple of weeks ago. Winn-Dixie relicensed themselves, Winn-Dixie LLC. They sold all their stores because they went in like 8 or 9 states. I think they were selling their stores first, and then Aldi bought out the remaining stores in all the other states, but it gave them the right to keep the states in Florida. Because, the home office is in Jacksonville, Florida, of Winn-Dixie. I worked for Winn-Dixie briefly. That was my first job. Way back in the day. I was there for like 3.5 months. But yeah, they have about 50 stores left. I think 50 stores in Florida. So they decided to and that's what Savers Center back in the day, when I worked at Savers Center. That's exactly what they did. They tried to get somebody to buy them out, and they couldn't. So they just pulled out, A&P. They pulled out of the southern region and stuff and just kept it going in, northeast. And they tried to get
I think A&P was from Pennsylvania. I think.
Maybe. I know, but a lot of the stores in the northeast. They tried to get hey, Miss Kayla, how you doing? Appreciate you.
Pennsylvania, northeast. Miss Scalaboo, how you doing?
Hey, I'm streaming with 101 degree fever, so I'm delirious as shit. But I hope you feel better. Of course, one of these days when your schedule works out, I would like to get you on the panel, just cause,
Cause. Let me look up.
That's right. A&P. I think A&P's in the northeast. But they had a deal. They had a deal for. But I appreciate you.
Yeah, well, Pennsylvania's in the northeast. The Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company. Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company.
That's A&P. Yeah. That's what they're called.
That was their real name. Yeah, the Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company, better known as A&P, was an American chain of grocers. Let me see.
I know Albertsons had a deal to buy them out.
Founded in New York, headquartered in New York. New York's right there north of Pennsylvania. I mean, touching Pennsylvania.
Well, but Albertsons had a deal to buy them out here, and they didn't do it, so they left. And Albertsons actually bought the one out here to one of the Savings Center buildings and had it for a while. And Albertsons pulled out. I mean, they still have Albertsons. Obviously, they got one in Baton Rouge and stuff, but they pulled out in the New Orleans area. They had a few stores, so they pulled out, and then it sat vacant for a few years, and then Rouse's took that building over and had it for about 4 or 5 years, and then they closed that building about 3 or 4 years ago. So now it's an empty building because that was right next to Dirt Cheap, and that whole section's all, I had heard something about Piggly Wiggly coming in to lease that building out, but I don't know. They did put Piggly Wiggly out here 2 years ago.
In Bunkie?
Out here. I've never been to.
You talking about in Bunkie? Out
here.
Because I was thinking, damn,
they put a Piggly Wiggly out here about a year or two ago. They bought Lishman's. They bought that way on the other side of town. It's out there. A little hole in the wall place. They bought that place out and they made it a Piggly Wiggly. And the Rouse's out here, the other one that they abandoned, used to be a Savings Center, it used to be Albertsons. It's been sitting vacant for about 2 or 3 years. They had rumors that Piggly Wiggly was going to rent, lease that place and make it a Piggly Wiggly. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm all for that.
Piggly Wiggly, they are selling. They selling a bunch of their stores. It's we still call it Piggly Wiggly, but it's called Lions Market now. And every Piggly Wiggly in this area in South Louisiana, Kaplan, where I'm from down there, the Piggly Wiggly, it's Lions Market now. The one in Eunice, Lions Market. The one in Opelousas, Lions Market. All the Piggly Wigglies are Lions Market in this area.
My aunt used to work at Piggly Wiggly's in the 80s. She worked there for I think like 16 or 17 years. And we went there about 2 or 3 years ago when I was up there, and it was all, the thing, this was closed, it was all messed up. She goes, the office was boarded up and so this was boarded up, that was boarded up. It was still Piggly Wiggly at the time. I mean, now, but I hadn't been up there in a while. Go away, TwitchBot. You don't matter. Go away. I might have fun after the stream bamming all the Twitch bots. There you go. Mess around with them. But that's the kind of stuff, Cajun. If you stream on Twitch, that's the kind of shit you'll get. It doesn't happen a lot. It's happening more and more now. It used to only happen once every so often. They changed them. It used to say, buy followers today and some shit. But, when I get another laptop or if I can find another wire to fix that sucker, I will.
I figured I'd show the YouTube side what we see on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, they see it. They should.
No.
They should see it. I got the chat connected. They should see everything that Twitch types in.
Nope.
But they don't.
God damn it. Big Bear, is that you? Damn it. Dog. Man, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. That little jip bitch. Man.
Kick her in the ass and say go away. But,
no.
So you don't.
No, YouTube don't. Nobody on YouTube can see your Twitch comments.
Oh, okay.
That's only in your live stream on your StreamYard comments.
Oh, okay.
Me and you can see it.
Well, that works then. Because I was like, well, it's flooding this, flooding that, but yeah, I probably have to go back if they let me. They used to let me do it. I think I can still ban them, but you ban the bots and they come back. But it used to be I would stream for 8-9 hours on Twitch and not have a bot, and then all of a sudden I get like 4 or 5, and they pop up more at night. During the daytime, like when I stream daytime, you don't see them. It's only at night. But yeah, I can ignore them damn bots now.
Are you playing the game on Twitch? Your
Yeah.
football? Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
why
I
they
got it
said
muted.
love the stream and the game.
They can't see it because it's muted. It's bots,
Right.
though. One time I wasn't even playing the game, and they said, "We love your energy. We love what we love." Oh, great game you're playing. And I said, "Which game is that?" I wasn't even playing a game at the time.
All right.
That's what the
I see
bots
that
on
one
Twitch
said,
have
love the
evolved.
stream and the game. You got great vibes. Would love to connect and support. If you don't mind, add me on Discord. Yeah, right.
Yeah. They used to just say, "Hey, do you need followers fast? Buy followers here," and they would put dot. And Twitch would ban the link. They would ban it. It would have stars, but now they've evolved to this crap. You know, Twitch. I just the one thing I don't like about Twitch is the damn bots. That's the one thing I hate. You know, they got rid of all the other stuff and over the years and kind of, but the bots, yeah. But if you stream on it, you can. Like if you do your stream, Cajun, with StreamYard, you can connect on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And it won't drain anything. I mean, that's how I got it now.
Yeah, but I found my password a while back and I don't even know where it's at now. I never even went live on Twitch yet, so I don't know.
No, I know that. Well, I keep sharing. I keep saying, go follow Cajun Corner. Hey, LAP was on my Twitch stream a couple nights ago, and he got a different name on there basically, but he was on there, and I told him, he goes, "Oh, I have Cajun followed." I said, "One of these days he'll do a stream." I said, "Maybe you should just try it. Next time you do a stream, try to connect it, see if it'll work."
Shit, I'm thinking about just packing it in.
What's that? You don't want to stream anymore?
I don't know.
I don't do that. I've been thinking about that too, but I mean, I'm not.
There's certain people now that I'm not even gonna go in their streams no more. I'm not even gonna go in their panels no more.
That's what I do.
I ain't talking about you.
No, I know that. No, that's what I'm saying. Don't give it up. Just come in my panel and shit. I know what you're talking about. I have a reasonable idea who you're talking about, but I ain't mentioning names here. But I've gotten to that point too. That's why you notice when I went in Bradley Heights stream, you notice all these people. Hey, I haven't seen you in years. How you doing? Really? I stream all the time. Where the hell you been? I don't do giveaways, and me and you do talk coins. If I do coin streams, they still wouldn't come in. But it's just that just pisses me off to the point where it's like I'll say hi to anybody. I'll say hi, whatever. I'm good with that. But it's crazy. But I mean, if you don't want to do whatever anymore, you don't have to, obviously. But I would just say, like with me, I only go in. There's a handful of streams I'll go in, 8 to 10 maybe, if that. I don't even go into coin community streams anymore. I don't go in auctions. I don't. I don't do a lot of that stuff. He nagged the shit out of you. I go in Tupac stream.
I like it when Bradley sends me a link. I like it. We have fun enough on the panel. Cut up and all that stuff. You tell jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about making up jokes. I'm talking about telling jokes. Like he's like, go ahead. And I'm like, go ahead. And he said, hard head. And I'm like, yeah, I used to say that a lot. He said, yeah, I know. I'm trying to get you to say it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was in there the other night and said it.
Go ahead, hard head. I used to say that all the time. You see, down here in the South, I was raised on the coast. We got hard head catfish. So naturally, you know, I would always say, go ahead. And then I'd like hard head, you know, that mean like a hard head, a tête dude, you know, tête dude, French for hard head. You know, we always say that all the time. Tête dude, you know, get it through your thick
Yeah, I've
skull.
definitely heard that.
Tête dude, hard head. Anyway, you know, that I know a lot. Well, I don't know. I started saying that when I was young. You know, go ahead, hard head. It rhymed, and we had a lot of hard head catfish down here. So, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense, obviously. Yeah, it definitely makes sense.
And then I said that one time, and they were like, don't call me a goat head. I'm like, what?
What?
Don't call me a goat head. I'm like, I said, go ahead, hard head. That's a catfish. Don't call me a goat head. I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
Some
Excuse
people,
me,
I
friend.
swear, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I've heard several people say that when you say go ahead, hard head, or go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, okay. Goat head. All right, go ahead. Yeah, it wasn't hard head they were getting it from. It was go ahead. You know, and then like some people's children, man, you know, trying to make something out of nothing, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Grab something out the air, you know, like go ahead, hard head. Don't call me a goat head. You know, it's not like they being mean about it or whatever. It's just they trying to make something up, pulling it out of the air.
Yeah, and some people, I don't understand that. Get people sometimes.
You ever heard that expression? Don't call me a goat head. It's a northern thing.
No, I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's a northern thing.
My grandpa used to have nicknames for me and my brothers. He used to call one of my brothers Jawhead because he had I guess he had a big jaw, but he broke his jaw one time. And he called him Jawhead. And the other one he called Walking Charlie. You know, because he always walked around, and I had a nickname, but you know, my grandpa used to call a lot of people. He'd make nicknames up for almost anybody, but he never used them. But it was just all and funny stuff.
I used to do that too on the job site. Superfly, Superman, Catfish, you know, Garfish, Superfly.
Well, I mean, my grandpa worked on the oil rigs for 40-something years before he retired. So, I mean, he probably did all. I never did it. He never really would talk about anything. Like, he would never talk about the war. He would never talk about what I know what he did because of what my dad told me. But he was always like, he wouldn't talk about himself. Even when he was like on his deathbed, like I was asking the questions, he wouldn't talk about it. He took all that stuff with him. He's like, nah. Like he would tell me certain things, like in the Army, what he did and stuff like that. But he might have been in the Navy. I forget. I know he was Zan Ron in the building.
Yep, Zan Ron in the house. In the hoop.
Yep. Yeah, a couple minutes ago, I think I had like 11 people on the stream. It fluctuates. I don't know if my total combines Twitch and YouTube when I'm streaming on both. I'm not sure. I don't think it does, but let's see. Greetings and salutations. Cajun shared your stream out on someone's stream the other night. I don't remember whose stream we were in. Maybe it was Bradley's. Was it Bradley's stream we were in? We were talking about something. He started talking about cops or something like that. I think it is. And then I said, "Oh, I got a person that does the cop watch videos and such." And I kind of put the name in there, and Cajun goes, "Let me look that up." And he dropped a link in there, but you know, 9 out of 10 times we drop links, people don't care. But he was like, "I'm gonna drop. I'll go check your channel."
I had a bunch of people in there too.
Oh yeah, how many people had there? 30, 40 people, I think. Oh, you're welcome. Cajun dropped it, yeah. But But I don't even know how the situation came up. All of a sudden, they were talking about cops and this and that, and I just said, "Well, hell, that's a perfect segue." You know, try to help each other out on this Twitch land or YouTube land. Yeah. Whenever I get another laptop, I'll My mom had bought me a tablet, and I said, "No, I don't want a tablet." She bought me one for Christmas. I said, "I don't want a tablet. I don't know how to use it." Well, you can use it. I'm like, I don't want to use the tablet.
25 points from that big old damn receipt.
I know what that is.
That's all I got. Land O'Lakes. Oh man.
Sometimes what you want to do is check your receipt and check what's on Fetch, because sometimes they won't, and it rarely happens to me, but sometimes they won't give you credit for certain things that's on Fetch, because a couple of times they did that with the cereal. But I actually cashed out one of my I cashed 55,000 points out to get a $50 Walmart card, but I gotta wait 2 more days. You have to wait 3 days to get the to get it. So, but I still have 159,000 points. So,
well, I'm fixing to
I wanted to go to Walmart and get some stuff.
I'm fixing to tell Community Coffee to kiss my ass. A 12-ounce package. No, wait a minute. I don't know what ounce anyway, $13 for a pack of Community. They had, now the store was supposed to have some on sale for $6. Okay. She said they were out, which today was the last day of the sale, for the week. And so $13, $12.98. And I don't know how big the packs are. I mean, it's like $1 an ounce, it's ridiculous, man. I can buy Folgers for like $9, I think, or $10 for a big old 3-pound tub. And
well, that's what Folgers. That's what I drink.
I like Folgers.
I don't drink Community.
That's it. I'm done with Community. I'm done with them. They don't piss me off.
They price gouging. It's ridiculous. Oh, I ran the ball. I got out of bounds. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, I drink whatever's the cheapest. I don't care whatever. Shit, I've already drunk Rouse's coffee. If it's cheap, I don't know. It's cheap and it's good, I drink it.
I mean, look, 20 pounds of rice for $9.48. Rice never went up. Everything else went up. This is Falcon rice. Okay, it used to be what they called the Toro rice. Now it's still Falcon rice, but it's country something.
Yeah.
I guess she put it up in the can, but anyway, I thought the bag was up here. It's the one with the guy rowing the pirogue in the river. It's my padan was the boss of that mill for over 50 years. Anyway, no, that's in Abbeville and Crowley too. Mahatma Watermaid, that's the long grain. I buy it used to be Toro rice. Toro was it's a long grain rice, just like Mahatma, or Watermaid. Mahatma, it's Mahatma and Watermaid. That's a Riviana Foods, Riviana Rice Mill. The biggest mill is the one in Abbeville, and then the one in Crowley is the second biggest. Well, I think, isn't Mahatma Watermaid nationwide?
Yeah, I think it is.
That's like a common rice. Anyway, the main office is in Houston. I'm pretty sure they got a mill there because Southeast Texas, has a lot of rice fields and crawfish ponds and all that, because it's just like Louisiana down there, and a lot of Cajuns over there. But anyway, There's 20 pounds of rice for $9.50. Rice never went up. Everything else went up because of the COVID and all that. But I mean, the Hong Kong Fooey,
Yeah.
This rice was the same price in 2017, 16 as it is now. 10 years ago, it was the same price. It never went up. But everybody else went up in price just because they could, you know. Look at Community, man. Community used to be, man, I used to buy a pound for $4, and that wasn't that damn long ago.
They've been raising everything, yeah. They raise everything but people's salaries. That's what they do. I mean, my uncle's worked at the Folgers plant in New Orleans East for 40 something years, 45 years, I think.
What plant?
In the Folgers plant in New Orleans East off the high rise.
Oh,
you get on the high rise to go in New Orleans. I mean, you go in you go over the high rise. They got the big Folgers building. You can smell that coffee. And my uncle worked there for 40, 45 years. He retired. And about a year or so after he retired, they called him out of retirement for something. And they said, we'll give you so-and-so. You know, they needed him because people walked off the job. They must have had a strike or something. I don't know what it was. And they called him back.
When was this?
5 or 6 years ago, I think.
Oh, well, they had a strike.
This is what my dad told me.
They had a strike not even a year ago.
The one.
That's why we couldn't
always have strikes.
Coffee at the store. We couldn't get Community. Johnny would get it at Walmart for us because I didn't go to Walmart, you know, unless I had to, you know. And since Johnny, he'd go there almost every day, you know. He'd go there just to shop, look around and shop. You know, if you bring him to the store, if he needed a ride, hey, man, I need to go to the store and get a few groceries. Well, yeah, come on. You know, I guess we'll go to Walmart. You know, we need a couple things anyway, you know, from the school supplies or the office supply. Well, me and Missy, we didn't need much. And Johnny, he's following us, you know, talking with us, following us. And we checking out. And I'm like, did you get your groceries, Johnny? No. I'm like, well, go get your groceries.
Yeah. Go get
them. And then he goes to the clearance aisle and he's looking at everything and all that. I said, and I went looking for him. I went in the grocery section. He wasn't there. He's in the clearance aisle. I said, Johnny, please go get your groceries. Missy wants to leave. You said you needed to get a few things, you know, and I said, you hung around us while we shop for what we need. You need to get your groceries and let's go. Missy Bankhurst,
exactly.
You know. And my bank, you know, and then me, you know. So he was like, oh, okay, oh, I'm sorry. And like, don't shop, man. Just get what you need. Get the stuff on your list.
Yeah, just grab some eggs and some Coke or whatever the hell you get.
Eggs, Evangeline made bread and some Blue Plate mayonnaise.
Yeah, you could always come back on your own time and get what you want to do and shop what you want, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're waiting on somebody giving you this or that, or somebody giving you a lift or whatever it is, or, you know, I get your shit and get it. I mean, hell. I had a friend do that to me once. He picked me up to go to the store, and we were in there like 2 hours, and I'd already got my shit. And he wasn't walking around. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but yeah, same situation. It's kind of like you want to get your shit and go home. Most of the time now, I do the DoorDash where I could just order my groceries, and I don't have to worry about shit. They put the shit on the porch. Boom. I ain't gotta worry about shit. I ain't gotta worry about people. Just get my shit off the porch. Boom. Inside. Man, I couldn't even a damn yard. Holy. Yeah, when you gotta rely on people, it's just a pain in the ass.
I gotta lean off the dock.
I've been trying to get to go to Walmart for the past 3 weeks. I kept hearing, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow." Fuck it. You know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm fucking walking Walmart, get my shit. Fucking with that. I hate when people promise you, "Oh, I will do it tomorrow." Tomorrow never comes.
Turn on the burner from this.
Everybody Cajun for some coffee. Oh, he dropped that pass. Yeah, but I gotta figure out the Xbox One. If I can stream off of that sucker, I'll do it. I didn't really think to figure you can stream off of that, but I don't know. Hey Wayne, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in the stream. Sorry I missed your stream early. If you were streaming, I was sleeping early. I just been feeling kind of so. Trying to get over a little fever here and there, but I'm trooping it through. Caden's coming back in a second. Go, go, go. I got this sucker going on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so. But it seems like all I get in Twitch is Twitch bots nowadays. But I don't know. Go. Oh, he dropped a pass. Good Lord. Playing foosball. Foosball! But let's see. Oh, I think he's gone. I beat him. I beat him out to the outside. Yeah, he's gone. Touchdown. All right, that's a hell of a thing there. If I figure out the damn percolate, I'd make me some coffee, but what to do now? Johnny's here. Get you a robot thing where you can sit on that thing, or we're gonna put your coffee thing on the robot and it floats to you. You know, it floats to you and it pours your coffee for you. That way you don't have to get up. I should invent that.
No, Wayne.
I probably couldn't. But
I gotta see. My sister-in-law found this. It's making wires hard. It's a power supply. I want to see what voltage it is. I know it's for freaking laptop.
Where'd you find it at?
In the room, it was in Asian Power Devices, APD.
Oh, okay.
For indoor, let's see what it does here. 36 volts, 1 3/4 amp. 36 volts. What kind of end they got on it? 5525, I think. That's a big one. 36 volts. I wonder what this went to. That's why people need to look at their power supplies before they plug a laptop. You plug this into a laptop, zip zap.
It'll fry. Oh, I tell you what I used to do. I have a bunch of these Nintendo. I have a bunch of Nintendo wires. You know, we used to do back in the day because I figured out the voltage. We would take, you know, the old Bell South, the white plugs, the plugs and stuff. Well, we would plug those into the back of the Nintendo. It would work, but it would, you know, but you'd have to watch out because I think if I remember right, the Nintendo was 8 or 9 volts, and some of the Bell South were like 10 volts. So we would plug it in. It would work. But I'm telling you, it would work, but it would kind of be wonky, like, because it's giving an extra voltage in there. We used to do that as a kid. And
Yeah,
we're like,
extra
oh,
vote
this
doesn't
thing's
hurt
acting weird.
anything. Extra vote, half
No,
vote doesn't hurt anything.
yeah. We would do that though. If I lose my, I did that with my Super Nintendo too. It was compatible. You know, you plug it in, and but I found those recently. I got all these old Bell South things from like the '90s, and it would say 8 volts, 9 volts, and I would tune it in. But if I remember right, Nintendo's like 8 or 9 volts. But I would always use the 10-volt plug, and it wouldn't really do much. But sometimes it would. I always swore it would make the thing go faster. I don't know. I don't think it did, but one time I plugged it in and started humming. And I'm like, that's interesting.
This is a Kodak power supply. So this is for a Kodak.
It would hum really low.
Kodak
I didn't know what it was.
I didn't know the Kodak printers took 36 volts or 38 volts, whatever.
I guess they do.
I know now. We had a Kodak printer that somebody had gave us, and I think that came with that, and it didn't work. They said it didn't work, or it might have not worked. It said it might work, might not work, but it's yours. So I'm like, okay.
Hey, what's free is free. If you can fix it, no,
I mean, it was old. The ink was gummed up. I tried to clean the heads and all that alcohol and, get it back to life. Man, I wish I could have that 2 days back of my time.
Sometimes you don't know until you get into it and you're like, oh, this.
Oh, I was digging deep into it too, and I'm like, oh man, that shit.
See, that's the kind of shit that people would drop off and like donate. And I was at the Goodwill, right? They would like drop, and they would tell me, I don't know if it works or not. I'd drop the stereos off in the 70s. Like, we got a bunch of cameras, and coworker I worked with, she loved the cameras, and she got this big. It was like I don't know. It was like a big thing. It was a big like camera thing. I guess she set up for like television or something. And it was thing. And she plugged it in. The middle piece was working, but it worked. And she looked it up. It was from like 1957. And she goes, "I'll get somebody to buy this for me." But anytime the camera's in, and I'd say, "Kim, here's a Kodak." This Kodak thing from the 70s. I said, "Well, shit." Somebody donated a bunch. It was a 1975 Kodak camera, and they gave me all the film with it. I don't know if this works. Yeah, I don't know if this works. So I put it on the side for her. I said, "Here you go, Kim." I said, "Here's all the camera shit." I used to give her the camera shit. We couldn't buy anything over there, so we had to like get people to come buy us shit, which is the stupidest rule in the world. When I worked at Dirt Cheap, we could buy whatever we want. They lose sales that way. They figure, they don't care. Now I can go over there and buy whatever the fuck I want. I just haven't went over there. I haven't been back over there. There's no reason for me to go in there. I went in there. I mean, I've passed by it twice, but I may go up in there one day and just buy shit and flip it. Everybody else does it. That's what they do at them places.
Right. Right.
I got plenty of stuff from there that I can sell now, which I'm probably going to.
I don't know if
I'm gonna start selling a lot of
crackle paint, crackle finish on that Zippo. My initials
I don't know
on
if you showed that to me or not, but Zippo's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that one's personalized. Got my initials on it and crackle, black crackle finish. Yeah,
that's the best con.
I used to do radio covers with that crackle paint years ago when I had my radio shop. When I restored old CB radios and stuff, I restored an old Browning, a little 23 channel for a buddy of mine. He was like, "Man, I used to have a Browning like that. Best damn CB I ever had. 23 channel, best CB I ever had." So I got it going. I did. I sanded the cover down and all, and it was one of the slip-on covers from the back to the front, and it had like one screw on each side, one front here, back here, and I did that crinkle paint on it and everything, and a new mic. Wired a new mic cord inside. It didn't have a plug. I don't think it had a plug. I think it went straight into the radio, and with a new mic head on it, the old style Coffin Cobras. It was brand new, the mic, and I gave him that for a present one day, and he was like, I handed that to him. I says, "What do you think about that?" And he says, "Man, I used to have one just like this, best radio ever made." I said, "Yeah, maybe." I said, "Yeah, you told me that one time, and I remembered it." And he was like, "Man, that's a nice radio. Who's that for?" I said, "That's yours." He was like, "What?" He was like, "That's yours." I'm like, "What?" And he started crying. His name was Kenneth. I had a brother named Ron Leger. They were from Opelousas originally, and he was a truck driver. Him and his brother Ronald.
Yeah.
He was a truck driver, and he met Miss Norma at the truck stop at the restaurant, and she was all Google-eyed over him and stuff like that. She was in love, and they was about the same age, or she was a little older than him, not much, but she was a widower, and he was a widower, so they hit it off real good. There's Miss Missy, and and he moved. Next thing you know, he moved over there with her, and she was a waitress for years and years at that Tiger truck stop. And last time I seen him was, I think it was 2002 or something.
A while ago.
About 3 or 4 years after I shut my radio, after I lost my lease. A couple years after that. And he was like, "Man, when you going to open your shop back up?" I'm like, "No," I said, "that ain't going to happen. I had already sold everything. But now I got everything I ain't going to go no truck stop, though. Work out of my house." Billy, what's up, mon ami?
Holy freaking I had him sacked. One of these days I'll change the Lord Emperor thing. I have that. It's a funny thing. I did that when Trump was running for president. So I made up a thing where Lord Emperor is just kind of a joke, and I never did. And I did that for Scotty's channel too. I just never changed the wording on there. I just left it like it is. So it is what it is.
One day at a time.
Just because I rule over everybody, but I let them do what they want, unless But they got to start paying me for certain people. Got to start paying for rights and fees, But you gotta get those damn judges out of there. Yeah, living the dream, man. I had a dream once, it disappeared. But it'll come back. It'll come back another day. But just kind of shooting the breeze, I guess. I don't know. I'm waiting until I think it's I want to say it's Saturday with the NFL honors. Usually the day before the Super Bowl, they announce all the awards from the previous year, MVP, and they announce who's going in the Hall of Fame. And Drew Brees is a finalist, so it's his first year because you have to be retired 5 years, and they put you in the 6th year. So this is the first time on the ballot. So it should be unanimous. I don't know why they would not. I'm sure there's a Tampa Bay fan out there that says, "Oh no, he sucks," and whatever. But he should get in. No doubt. Pick that funnel up. Run that ball back. There we go. He gone.
Damn it, did I take that medicine a while ago, or did I? I think I did.
I don't know.
I did. I remember taking it.
I got a few of these Xanax. I don't take one of those damn things. Put me out. Let's see.
I got some good Flexeril. Yeah, Flexeril. Flexeril. It's for real. Flexer. It's a muscle relaxant.
Oh,
Keep them lightning strikes and spasms down in my legs. That and gabapentin.
yeah, I know what that one is. Yeah, if I ever go to the doctor, they'll probably say, I don't go to the doctor because one of them, they say, oh, I say, what's right? I'll tell the doctor, what's right with me? I don't even say what's wrong with me, what's right with me. They'll tell you, oh, hey, my mom went to the doctor and she had a list of five pages long, all this shit. I never heard of this, the L1 and this and this and the this is off and this is off. I go, never heard of any of this crap before.
Hell, that's in your back.
Huh?
That's it, in your back. Yeah, on your lumbar, lower back, L1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I wasn't talking about the back per se. I was thinking about like the diabetes thing and this and whatever they call it, the glucose and the LC, whatever it's called. I forget off the top of my head, And they were saying, oh, this is high, and this is high, and this is high. And I go, well, shit, back in the old days, they didn't have any of this shit because it wasn't having enough. Pick six. Well, no, it ain't a pick six. Damn, he fell. But, like, I ain't never heard. It's like, oh, your potassium's low. Oh, but this is low. Oh, well, stop taking this. When you stop taking this, your potassium jumps sky high. I'm like, I don't think these doctors don't know what they're talking about. They make up shit. They don't give a shit about their patients. They get paid no matter what they do. They don't care. It's all the same boat. Doctors don't give a shit. You know that better than I do. They made you wait in the hospital friggin' a month and a half before they friggin' operated on you. They didn't give a shit.
No, I didn't see that, Billy. NASCAR is postponed till Wednesday because of the snow and ice. That's
shit on that. Let me tell you something. The only reason people watch NASCAR is for the fucking crashes. If you sit, I'm sure there's people sit there. Why the hell would you watch somebody driving a circle for 500 miles in a row? I don't know, man. Maybe that's me. I don't know. NASCAR. The only reason I watch NASCAR for the crashes. I think
it was the second lap or the first lap in Talladega. I don't know if it was in Daytona or Talladega. Man, that car went. Somebody nudged him. That car went airborne. And he did this, that, went in that crash fence in there, screwed that all up, got into the stands, and that guy lived, man. I forget his name. This was a few years back.
That's on YouTube. I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Man. That was
no.
That sucker went airborne, went over the fence that they're supposed to protect people from. Over the fence.
In it and then over it, yeah. In it and over it. He messed it up. They demolished that guard fence and the other one, the regular one.
Yeah.
A couple of people got hurt. Not bad, but there were a couple of injuries, and he walked out of there alive. Like, man, there wasn't nothing left of that damn car.
Well, they protect you in them things with all. It's basically a roll cage.
They got the special cages, halo cage, and all that in there, and then they got this thing that holds your head in place. But damn, what if you need to get out of that car all of a sudden? You got something holding you in there.
No, you screwed. There's one NASCAR guy. I think it was in 1990, and pretty much the same thing, kind of went in the thing, and this guy died, but he almost the same thing, crashed, went upside down. I can't remember his name.
Oh.
And I seen the video on it, and they pulled him. They didn't pull him out, but they were like, oh my God, how can anybody survive that? And they didn't. No.
Well, they started with the new frames and all that when Dale Sr. Died. He died later. He didn't die. He died because of the crash, but he wasn't dead right there. They rolled him to the hospital, then he died, and that's when they.
He never regained consciousness though.
Yeah.
When they took him out. Yeah,
That's when they did because what it was a neck spinal injury, because it whiplash, and to me, I was watching that race. To me, when I saw it, it's
he
like
was dead in the car.
he didn't hit that wall that hard, and it wasn't like a head-on hit, like he was driving 230 miles an hour and hitting a wall like this, like this,
Yeah.
not like that. He glanced that wall, but it was still a hard hit,
I thought, yeah, you're probably right. He probably was dead in the car, but I thought that pulled him out.
But he was still alive. He was still breathing, So yeah, pulled his. I said it was a bad neck spinal injury.
That was a tragedy. That happened on like the last lap or the second to last lap of the damn race.
Well, yeah,
that was a tragedy.
Last lap, second to last. He was blocking for my boy Darrell Waltrip. That was his teammate. Yep. He wasn't going to win it, so he let Darrell win it. Blocking for him, and then hit the wall, and then Darrell crossed the line. The finish line.
Yeah. I'd seen the documentary on that. I have
not Darrell, Michael Waltrip. Darrell's brother.
Yeah. I have a Dale Earnhardt racing car somewhere. I don't know where I got it. I have a couple of racing cards. I don't remember where they're at. I could just get generic stuff here and there.
My friend Powell and his wife Peggy Sue, they had season tickets every year that Dale Sr. sent to them, and then Junior carried the tradition on to that, and they had a horse trailer. That was when they would go in center field, infield with that. And people would like, man, we got to see that. We got to see that. They had a horse trailer. Powell was a carpenter and welder and all that. That horse trailer, they turned it into a camper. That thing was super fine. Dale Earnhardt, he was in it many times, and drank a few drinks in there. And Junior too. But that was one of the reasons when they met, that somebody was saying about it. So Dale was like, I want to see that camper, that horse trailer. And then from then on, he was giving them tickets. They owned a bar in Lafitte. Hurricane got that. It was called Fuzzies. And you go down past Crown Point, Lafitte on the map is Jean Lafitte, or they got Jean Lafitte. Well, then anyway, it's Lafitte, the end of the road. There's nothing past that, except boat launch. You want to go down the lakes and the bays and Batari Bay down there. Yeah. Adam Petty had the same outcome. Was that related to Richard Petty? Probably so.
Son. Adam Petty. If I remember right,
Adam is Richard Petty's son, or Richard Petty's is
one's the son and one's the grandson that's racing. I do know that because one of the Petty's has got this show, or he had this show on the Food Network where he would drive around everywhere with racing things and do the foods and stuff. Because it's on one of these channels from like 10 or 12 years ago, probably longer than that. But it's either his son or his grandson. Kyle Petty's grandson. Yeah, see, okay, yeah, that's it. I don't really follow racing per se, but I know certain names I'll know, obviously. They got on YouTube it's the Daytona 500 raw satellite feed. And I watched that one day, and I forgot who won it, but I watched that. And raw satellite feed means it's coming through the, uncensored. It's coming through the thing. You pick it up because back then in the 80s, you could pick all that shit up with the antenna. And you would actually get the if I think it was on CBS, you get CBS or whatever who was brought. You get the broadcast from them directly, unedited stuff, and they would go on a commercial, and you would hear the announcers, "Oh, fuck this shit," and you'd hear the announcers like, "Oh, wait, we gotta get a closer. Why you fucking screwed that shit up?" And I'm just listening to this. Oh, it's uncensored. Yeah, it's a satellite feed. It's not for air. Like when they would go to commercial, you'd have like 2 minutes of dead. Sometimes they would talk, but you would hear the announcers say stuff like, "Oh, we screwed that up. We gotta, at least it was this one. It was 85 Daytona 500. I don't know. I watched it because I like to watch these uncensored feeds. Yeah, back in the day when you had an antenna, if you had an antenna and you pointed it the right direction, you could get the uncensored feeds from anybody. TV shows and all. I mean, not TV shows, but like live sporting events.
Right.
And you could hear the announcers. They got they call
hot,
it frozen.
They got hot
frozen
mics.
peas. Well, no, they'll go to they call it frozen peas. Just look up Howard Cosell for that. They got a lot of outtakes. Casey Kasem's got a bunch of outtakes on his where he's like, "God damn it, fuck!" And they were like, "Well, you did it right." He's like, "They do this shit to me every time. I can't fucking believe it." And I'm telling you ain't heard Casey Kasem. Yeah, you swear you listen to that.
Oh, Shaggy.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Shaggy. I like to hear. I wish he would have did an R-rated Shaggy. Because Casey Kasem, he was the voice of Shaggy for the Mystery Machine crew for years. Well, I mean, when I was a kid, Casey Kasem was the voice of Shaggy. When I was a kid, for that show. Now the new stuff, no. But I tell you what, I got to give credit to that guy. He did sound like Shaggy. I don't know how long he practiced that. And for the look, maybe too, because they pulled off a good Shaggy with that guy in that movie, And the real movie,
Matthew
about the animation. I'm talking about the real movie. The guy that played Shaggy, he had the voice and he had the look.
Matthew Lillard's his name, yeah.
I never seen the movie, but I've seen clips.
No,
of
I never seen it either. But just type Matthew Lillard in. He's a good guy. He was he used to watch those cartoons in the 70s and 80s. It said he patterned it. I think he watched it so many times. But he kind of, even in real life, he kind of looks like Shaggy. I mean, without the goatee and the but he's got them looks where he looks like it. But they put that wig on and
Yeah, because Shaggy was lanky, had that old gray gray dingy shirt on.
Yeah.
Loose gray dingy shirt, wiping his arm on his shoulder sleeve right there for
he wore green
and hamburgers.
Shaggy wore green.
Oh. Well, it was black and white when I was watching it.
Oh, I didn't realize they made it black and white.
I was watching it on a black and white TV.
Oh, well, that was why it was gray. Scooby-Doo started in 69, but the Mystery Machine thing started like the main one started, I think, in like 72, and they did the movies and stuff like that.
By the time Daddy got a colored TV, and that was a big one.
Appreciate you, Wayne. Popping
Uncle owned a TV shop, so. All right, Wayne, take it easy, mon ami.
Fumble! I got another fumble. Took a break playing, and I came back, and I got another fumble. Yeah, my head's still pounding, but I'm ignoring it, which I can tend to do sometimes.
Look here. They got. Oh, damn. Now that's a good sale right there. I didn't notice that before. And it's not just a weekend neither. It's every day. But this starts tomorrow, midnight. But I mean, Wednesday.
Yeah, well, probably don't open till like 8, 9 o'clock anyway in the morning.
Medium pork
97
spare
cents.
ribs, $1 a pound.
Shit, yeah. Buy some for me and bring it over. Mail
I'll
it.
buy
Put it in the
some. You
mail.
got to come over and eat. Man, that'll make some good. I can see them spare ribs. I do like smoky ribs barbecue. He
Oh, hell
shows
yeah.
how to do it like on that fit bone. You cut and you get your St. Louis style ribs, and then you end up with that quant, we call that big piece of meat down there, and a couple of
Yeah.
little ribs in it.
I
And
always
Missy
tell
makes a
people,
gravy.
buy it, I'll eat it.
Missy makes a gravy with that, and what I do, like baby back ribs or the St. Louis,
Mhm.
I make what they call them Cajun candy ribs. I got several videos on it on my other channel and my Cajun channel, and look at here, $5.97 for New York strip steaks.
Ain't bad.
New York strip, $6 a pound, $5.97, $6. Man, they
my mom
got
bought some baby back ribs the other day.
Walmart. I told Johnny, because Johnny he'll buy his ground meat at Walmart. I showed him a video about Walmart, how they were screwing people
Yeah.
over on
Never buy it.
chicken,
No.
on the weight chicken,
Yeah.
ham, roasts, like a ribeye, standing rib roast. That wasn't too bad there. It was only off by about a half a pound. But at $18 a pound, that was like $8, $9, that they was ripping people off on. Chicken, like legs, chicken legs. They'd be in a pack like this, chicken legs at Walmart. And it would say like 4 pounds. Well, it was only 1.8 pounds. Yeah.
Oh, they did that shit. I worked for Walmart years ago.
And their ham, hams, they were like, that you slice yourself. They're like, said 5 pounds. And this one guy, is making the video. He says, there's no way this ham's 5 pounds. He brought it to the scale, 1.9, 1.6. There was one ham, it said it was $24 on the price, the tag. And when he did the math, after he weighed it and did it, it was $8. So it was triple the amount that it was supposed to be. 8 and 2, 16, 8 times 3, 24. It was over triple, or whatever you want to call it. It was 2/3. It was 2/3 more than it was supposed to be.
That's how they get you. And
But
people
anyway,
don't check.
Johnny, he'll go now in a 5-pound chub or whatever. But Johnny said, I'm gonna have to next time I go to Walmart, I'm gonna weigh something. I showed Johnny
You
that
got
video.
to.
Huh?
You gotta weigh it. I mean, they're gonna take advantage of you either way.
You gotta what? Play it? What?
No, I said you gotta weigh it either way. They're gonna take advantage of you.
Oh.
If you-
Anyway,
if you don't- Yeah.
Johnny, he buys like Black Angus ground meat like $7 a pound at Walmart. Well, this meat here, this New York strip, that's cheaper than ground meat. And you can make like Philly cheesesteaks with that. You can grill one, put it in cast iron, make it medium, medium rare, medium, enjoy a good steak.
Oh yeah.
Cut it up, make some stir fry. Yeah, you can do a lot. $5.97. It's a super pack. I'm gonna get one. Cause look, pork roast, Boston butt 97 cents, ribs 97 cents. That's cheap.
Shit,
No,
yeah.
$3.50 for that damn old ground meat that comes in a chub. Man, what the hell was that? 18-wheeler going over the tracks. 73-27. That's the fat ratio. 27% fat. That's a lot of fat.
Yeah. I think so. put the cow's head in there and they say, "Ah, there you go."
Fritos, corn chips, $3. And you don't have to buy 4 bags to get that price.
No, ain't too bad, I guess.
Avocados. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say something. 4 for
Those are
$5.
cheap out here. Oh,
Yeah, 4
shit,
for
Rouse's.
5. But these are the large, the big Haas avocados, the large ones.
Yeah, those are the ones I
That's
get.
cheap. 75 cents.
Rouse's sometimes
$1
out
and
here
a
does
quarter.
the fresh avocados, 29 cents each for the big Haas. And I go,
Yeah,
oh,
we
shit.
get them 2 for $1 or 4 for $1. I thought these were 4 for $1, but these are the large.
In the bag, you go to Walmart, they're like 5 or 6 for $1, but they're mostly rotten.
Yeah.
I did a thing on DoorDash, and I bought 4 of them, and the person picked it out, and they were completely rotten. And I got my money back for them. I said, I can't eat these; they're rotten. Oh, we pick out our best stuff. I said, well, if that's their best shit, I want my money back.
Look here,
I got the
butter.
money back on it.
1 pound of butter. $2.67. And that's Brookshire's. You know, it's the brand name, store brand Brookshire's. But hey, butter is butter. I don't give a damn what name you put on that box. It's made by
Shit on
the
a stick,
company
yeah.
that's making Land O'Lakes or whatever. Because I've seen YouTube videos on this one butter company, how they make for these store brands and these brands. It's an independent butter. It's not a factory that has boarding on it on the outside. This is a butter maker that does for multi different stores. They bring their product, their boxes and all that, and they process it and put it in their boxes. They don't have their brand. They just make butter for other companies, for store brands and all that. And the guy said, butter is butter, no matter what box it's in. Now, you know, there's a difference between salted and unsalted.
Yeah, well, that stuff.
Now, butter used to, man, it was $6 a pound. How much? $11 for a fryer? Damn. Hope you didn't buy one. I'm taking to jump out of here. My back's hurting, man. It's killing me.
Yeah, go lay down. I appreciate you popping in, of course.
Yeah. Don't forget, you're fixing to pay a lot for chickens. A lot of chicken houses in Arkansas. Oh, yeah, I messed up.
They got chicken everywhere, though.
They got them in
avoided the
Texas,
ice.
but hey, I mean, the only thing, the only state that was half-ass safe was, I mean, you know, as far as the southeast would be like Miami, Florida, and then it got cold down there. But yeah, Texas, all them chicken houses, man, you unless you want to crank up the heat, you know, because they got heaters in them chicken houses, but man, I don't know if I'd rather just lose a crop of chickens and get government subsidies for that, you know, than waste a bunch of money on gas bill.
Exactly.
That's cruel. That's cruel.
Well, I saw an article yesterday where they said I don't know what state this is. Some farmers was saying they're just going to let their crops rot. It's cheaper to let their crops rot than to do all the stuff with everything they got to do right now.
All right, Billy.
They'll just start over.
Take it easy. Tell Miss Rhonda we said hello.
That's right.
It's expensive. No, New York strip for $6 ain't bad, and then they had I think it was $5 for rump roast. We go to Paul's sometime. I remember not long before the Hong Kong Fooey, $1.85 for front shoulder. Call Randy up. Well, let's see, that's before Randy died, so that I don't know, it was about 7, 8 years ago. $1.85 a pound for front shoulder roast.
Hmm.
And I say, give me the one with the most fat. But and then I take that one and make stew meat with that, and then ground meat. Randy had the grinder and all that shit, man. I said, break out the grinder, Randy. We're on the way. We got I got 60 pounds of shoulder roast. He said, damn. I said, yeah, we're gonna make some ground meat. So he broke out the grinder and all that, got it all cleaned up, which, he keeps it clean, but he got it fresh. He freshened it up, got everything ready, got the table, stainless steel table set up and all that, man. We went to grinding that meat, and he said, you want it double grind? I said, no, some of it double grind, but I want a single grind. So we packed a lot of it, and I think I gave him like 8 pounds or 10 pounds for, helping his grinder with his grinder.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's going. All that good stuff. Let's give up a touchdown right at the end. Ah, crazy stuff.
I tell you what, the Florida got a reprieve. Well, the people of Florida did. It killed a bunch of iguanas at cold snap because the iguanas were taking over.
I said that on Fox Weather. They were talking about that Miami, how it's freezing, and they were saying on Fox Weather, if you see an iguana, don't pick it up and bring it to your house thinking it's dead because anything below 32 they hibernate basically.
Yeah.
It kills them.
Yeah.
So they were saying don't bring them in the house in a warm environment because all of a sudden they'll warm up and they'll come back to life and you'll never get them out.
Well, why would you want to pick up a dead iguana and bring him in your house anyway?
No, they were saying on the premise of if you think the iguana's dead, you want to nurse them back to health or something like that. Because people thinking, I don't know. They were just saying this on the Weather Channel last week.
Don't do it. We want to get rid of them.
Apparently, people are picking up these damn iguanas. I don't know. Why do they say anything that's self-explanatory? No. It's like when they say, wrap your pipes. And there's a thing on where Frank Davis said, once you wrap your pipes, why would you ever unwrap them? It makes no sense. Keep them wrapped.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit.
I'm like, I don't know. But obviously they had the need to say this on national television on a broadcast because apparently people are taking iguanas and thinking they're dead and trying to nurse them back to health, and then they don't realize they're not dead. It's just the cold. They're warm-blooded. Yeah. Then they said they pick them up, they bring them in the house. Next thing you know, damn iguanas are coming and attacking them and biting and shit. It's like they don't want to be inside.
Now foam will like disintegrate over time because of the way the stuff they look like pool noodles. Pipe insulation. They look like pool noodles. They got a split on one side all the way down. You just put it around the pipe and spiral some tape around it.
Yeah.
And but rats eat that stuff, so you gotta re-insulate every now and then. So
well, yeah, and that point I get that, but rats will eat anything, basically.
I'm gonna run and get out of here. And
appreciate you, Cajun.
Yeah, man, I'm hurting. My back's so. All right, everybody. Good seeing y'all. Appreciate the link. Good seeing you again, Phil. As always, I'm gonna keep this one short. Love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. I please time.
Catch you later. All right. Well, I guess I'll keep this going a little while longer. Why not? Maybe more people will jump in. I don't know. Yeah. If this thing dips down to like 1 or 2, I'll end it. But it's at 4, so it's holding steady. So I don't know. Maybe the what you call it? What I got a penalty for? Oh, I forgot to pause it. Okay. Well, I can do that now. Game's almost over, but it's what I do sometimes. Just talking a lot. Okay, I got socks on that, I think. Hey, run the fucking play! I was like, here's what it is, I guess. Jeez! You get sacks. At one time after remaining. Should be able. I'll do a stream tomorrow night, of course. I don't know if StreamYards will have. Usually, by on the 4th, my StreamYards reset. Sometimes they don't do it till the 5th because they're picky. Because I only had 15 minutes left, so that's why I was using it to do a stream. But the way, if not, I'll try to do it on Streamlabs, or if I can get my Xbox One working, maybe I can try doing it off of that. I don't know. Trying to find different ways to do things. So, touchdown. Call. Channel Jim Hawthorne there. Just call me. That's what she said. Off to the races. You heard. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better since I ate. So I still got that damn fever, but I ignore them things most of the time. And try to let them get me down. Get ice pack, but I think I just got too many things that's weighing me down right now. Yeah, I can hang on to the kick too if I can get it. I did pretty good with the volume off for the most part. Snack. The quarterback's there. That's okay. I put the code in. I'll have a shitload of time. Oh, 27 seconds. They have timeouts. I'm to use them. That's another they suck too. Got them. Or a little bit of both. He's not getting the end zone. Don't save my damn markets. You have to get a way to save them suckers. Yes, I'm gonna try experimenting on some ways to stream better, and I don't know. I guess I got to figure out how to stream better. I suppose. I don't know. Hey. I should get one of them YouTube braids. One of these channels with like 500 people. Bring it in my chat. Long as it's a legitimate channel. It's not the bot controlled channels. All right, let's see how many Madden cards I can get. I didn't know. $486, huh? Yes, 74 Steelers. That's one of the cards I needed. Yes, indeed. 99 Madden. All right, I needed that card too. Oh, this is a lucky one. Keep giving me the ones I need. I need like 10 more to complete the set. All right, I gotta save that. Keep that on my, what you call it. All right. Only need 10 more. All right, Art Monk. Yeah, now I'm starting to get them all I need. Let's go. Good luck charm doing this stream, I guess. I need 9 more. Let me save that again. It's working out pretty good. See if we can do it again. I don't expect it, but let's see it. Could do one more after this. I need 14 more coins to get my money. 86, man. I already have that one. Well, they gave me three cards I needed in this one. 86, man. So I only really need to sell 4 more. Okay, sell those 2. One more. Oh well. 3 cards I needed. That was pretty good there. Wasn't too bad at all. Oh. Let's see what else I got. I don't really have much more of anything to do. Let me. These. Oh, that's where I went to. All right. I'll converse into the thing to throw something away. Damn light, can't see a damn thing in here half the time. Okay, did I put the thing in there? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna wake up and do the dishes. Let's see. Oh, I need my cup. Drink some milk. Mick, as we like to say it. Out. I don't know why milk always does that thing. It foams at the bottom of a cup. Never understood that. Well, water away. Somebody's got to get at the bottom of that damn cup. Everything I knew, but I don't, so I can't. That's a logical sense there. Sticky shit. I don't know why cleaning a cup full of milk is gonna dry up the fast. I guess that's good enough. I'm messing with it too much. There we go. I still got 3 people in here listening. I guess that's good. Ah, need to be entertained. That down. Starting to feel a little better. Still feel like shit, but I don't know. All right, what we got here? There we go. Well, it's I'm good with that or I'm not good with that. I just set it off for the hell of it. I'll wait, don't go off later. Guess I could do a 2-minute drill. I don't know. Another 2-minute drill. Hey, that's like 44 minutes. Ah, hell. No. That was what I said with the owner, blah, blah, blah. Your car is now on fire. Go. Hmm. Good job. Hey, how come you done something, right? You high snap it one more time. That's your ass. Ah, you missed it. Yeah. Ah, I get paid $0 to make them catches, and I ain't even caught one of them. Only I caught is a cold. Maybe a fever. Yeah, I still got one. Wrong play. Oh. So well. You only learn how to catch. Of course, I missed it. Oh well. I got 18 tokens that time. Yeah. Go, go, go! He don't have the speed. Hey, let me catch the ball. Rush. Yeah! He going. Hmm. Damn, he learned to catch. Good. Get out the way, man. Come on, come down there. Good Lord. Gotcha. Damn, I hit the wrong button. Oh well. Oh, okay, sorry. What a field goal. Yeah. He caught that off a ricochet. Dang. Oh. That's a replay again. Hail Mary, last play of the game. Oh, no, he caught that one-handed. Oh, never mind. Okay, one-handed. It's 84 tokens. Huh? Play it again, I guess. Come on, it's pass interference. It was not out of bounds. But I can't challenge it. great speed in my ass. He was going slower than the last time I got 25, 30 yards. Oh, okay. That's weird how that worked out. Okay. 41. So there, let's see. Darn it. I'm playing old school. Okay. Oh, hell. Let's see. So I need 3 more Madden cards after this. I'm doing good. Oh, all right. Turn it off. I usually end the stream when Cajun leaves, but I kind of had a roll going on with the Madden cards. So I got lucky, so, superstitious and whatnot. I just said, hell with it and just let it roll, right? I need some good luck. I think we all do. Pray for some good luck. I'm going to do that. Why not? Pretty much, but I should. I think everybody should once in a while. Why not? Anywho, nobody else is really around. I guess I'm gonna end the stream. So I'll probably I should stream tomorrow night. I could do this all night, I guess. I'm just feeling blah. Just put up a front and just said hell with it. But as soon as I say I'm going to end the stream, people probably start jumping in because that's how they usually do it. So, but I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about at the moment. I usually have a lot of shit to talk about, but I don't really know. I don't have my co-host. He's done for the night, so like I said, I used to have so many people pop into my on my panel and we'd go for hours, and I don't know. YouTube took it down. Or I don't know what they did with it. They stopped sharing it out. It's just I don't know. I get on board at times. I totally understand that shit, but it's it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, what's this? Oh, little penny. Okay, is it there? I'll probably clean out some stuff. I don't know. February is supposed to be a good month. I don't know. Any month I'm in is never good. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do anymore. No idea. I know I got 4 people in here, but I'm just going to end it. I don't feel like going that much anymore. Me talking to myself. I appreciate y'all listening, of course. So y'all have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow, more than likely.